Alex, I want to talk about the end of your sporting career, so the stage of retirement, even if that sounds awful in my opinion. When you think back at that time, so it was actually last year, was it difficult for you to cope with the transition, to leave your elite sporting career behind, to do something new?
Was it difficult? Yeah, it was. Coping with the transition definitely was difficult because rowing was the most significant part in my life next to the studies, and giving all of that up was tough, particularly since I could see a lot of trajectory, like a very good trajectory in terms of my personal performance, like the 3 years in the UK and leading up to the Olympic qualification. Like every year I was making significant steps, and I knew that was going to continue. So it was quite a tough decision for me actually to giving that up, because I was quite convinced that 2020 the Olympics would have been possible for me. So it wasn't an easy choice, but still it was very straightforward to me, because I have other things in life as well that interest me, that challenge me, and for me at this stage, I was, as I said, 25, 26 years old then. The trade-off became very big. Of investing another 5 years into rowing would have meant that I'm 30 years old by the time I'm finishing. And that would have made a lot of things very difficult in terms of my career, because that time frame is significant in terms of many things, in terms of family planning, in terms of your career options, etc. And for me, I've put myself in, made some thought experiments, like what's the best possible outcome? If I continue to row, what's the best possible outcome for me? Would have maybe been a final at the Olympics, like that's best case scenario. And then put that against like the trade-offs that I have to deal with, which would have been some significant downsides in my career, in going abroad, in at the time living with my girlfriend, all those factors, and thought, is an Olympic final, is that worth it for me? And for me it was very clear at that time that it wasn't, and it still is. So it was a hard decision for me, because I would have loved to keep going, and if I was 4 years younger I would have certainly kept going. But ultimately it was very clear cut for me. It's like, and I've never looked back and it's like, I wish I hadn't made that choice. I'm very, very happy with the choice. But still, I would have loved to row a few more years.
Okay.
Sure.